With the old guard of the Cali cartel dismantled, a new and even more violent organization rose from its ashes, the North Valley Cartel, or Norte del Valle, and Juan Carlos Ramirez Abadia was one of its undisputed kings. This was not his father's cartel. The North Valley Cartel was fragmented, vicious, and constantly at war with itself. The gentlemanly facade was stripped away, replaced by open brutality. Ramirez Abadia, now operating with near total autonomy, escalated his operations to an unprecedented scale. He was no longer just a manager. He was the CEO of a global narcotics enterprise. His organization was a marvel of criminal efficiency. He controlled every single step of the process. He had his own labs, his own fleet of airplanes, his own speedboats, and even his own submarines to move his product. He was responsible for up to 80% of the cocaine being smuggled into the United States at one point, a truly mind-boggling figure. His wealth grew to almost unimaginable levels, estimated to be nearly $2 billion. He laundered this river of money through a labyrinth of front companies, real estate, and offshore accounts, a financial empire as complex as his drug routes. He was at the absolute pinnacle of his power. But this empire was built on a foundation of blood. To protect his interests, Ramirez Abadia allegedly ordered hundreds of murders. Rivals, informants, law enforcement officers, and anyone who dared to cross him were ruthlessly eliminated. His organization operated a team of sicarios, or hitmen, who carried out his orders without question. One of the most infamous incidents linked to him was the massacre in a town square where gunmen opened fire indiscriminately, a chilling message to his enemies. The man with the economics degree had become one of the most feared and violent criminals on the planet. The United States government took notice. The DEA and the Department of Justice placed him at the very top of their most wanted list. They called him one of the most powerful and elusive drug traffickers of his generation. A massive indictment was unsealed, charging him with drug trafficking, money laundering, and racketeering. The pressure was mounting. The world was closing in. Ramirez Abadia knew that his old life, the life of a visible kingpin, was over. He had the money and the power, but he was a wanted man. He needed a way to disappear, and he would soon embark on the most audacious chapter of his criminal career.